Hey guys, today we are in Pennsylvania, Amish Country. We're here to show you a hidden gem. Just a short walk down from the Kitchen Kettle Village. The #1 attraction in this area is the Sweet Shenanigans Cupcakery. It's directly behind us. We're gonna head in here, get a couple of their goodies. It's locally owned. Everything is scratch made from the batter to the icing to the filling. It's a place that we think you guys might want to go to when you're here in this area. So let's go back there, Bobby, and try something out. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Cupcakery is located in the Cross Keys Village Center, right here on the old Philadelphia Pike. The Village Center has this large parking lot that you can use with free parking, or you can just walk down from the Kitchen Kettle. Now let's go get us some cupcakes. Sweet Shenanigans Cupcakery, open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. Baked fresh daily. There are your featured flavors, locally owned and operated. We're all about that. All right, let's head in. Guys, I'm with Megan, the owner of Sweet Shenanigans Cupcakery here in Intercourse, Pennsylvania, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her business.
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're here today. So I have been here in the little town of Intercourse, Pennsylvania for almost 7.5 years. This is my hometown, so opening a shop here was like coming home. And I love the feeling of comfort, which is my cupcakes. My cupcakes are all homemade. They are my kid tested and husband approved. And I really think that you will enjoy them just as much as my family does.
Now let me ask you a couple questions. Do you have gluten-free items?
I do, yes. I offer gluten-free. A lot of times I do them per order. So if somebody calls in and places an order for gluten-free, then I'll sell the rest of the batch. So anytime you need gluten-free cupcakes and you're in the area, you just give me a call a couple days ahead and I will have some for you.
And also, I see what you have in here today because we're in a tourist area. It's middle of the week, not going to be as busy.
Nope, it's not. So Tuesdays, my load is a little bit low. I don't have as much foot traffic, and it's a fresh product, and it's, you know, it is a fresh baked product. I bake my cupcakes every single day, Tuesday through Saturday. I don't want too many extras, so Tuesday's light load, but by the end of the week, there's about 12 to 16 different flavors in there. Anything from chocolate salted caramel to key lime pie. You never know.
Now I'm going to ask you something that I read. It says that you make everything scratch made here.
I sure do. Everything is from homemade right here in this little kitchen. From my cupcake batters to the fillings that are inside to the frostings on the top and the drizzles. Everything is homemade.
And I heard you say something that Bobby always loves hearing. It's made with love.
It is definitely made with love. And sometimes they're even prayed over.
All right. Hey, Megan, it's been a pleasure talking to you. And we appreciate you coming on here for a few minutes and telling our subscribers about your shop.
And I appreciate you coming and seeing my little piece of Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Very cute. All right, guys, let's decide what we are going to get. We're going to go with the lemon blueberry, the chocolate salted caramel, which is one of their top sellers. The other top seller here is the peanut butter cup. And Megan, you told me I have to try this one.
I sure did. Brown butter pumpkin salted caramel. My locals wait all year for fall to come for that one.
And we love this saying that you have going across the top of that. Now, can you tell me the story behind that?
Every day since my first son, who is now going to be 27, His first day of kindergarten, I started saying to all of my kids, be kind and sweet to all you meet.
Great saying.
Yep, it is words to live by.
The cupcake prices are $3 each, $17.50 for a half dozen, $32 for a full dozen. Now let's head to the picnic tables and try these. Look at that nice container they put those in. Let's open it up, Bobby, and decide which one we're going to do first. I tell you what, since we're sitting outside, that chocolate might melt. Let's go with the peanut butter cup first. It looks very good. Peanut butter cup cupcake consists of a chocolate cupcake, peanut butter buttercream, and a Reese's candy.
Don't forget to pick up a fork and a knife.
Those are very shiny.
She has them located right in the front.
All right, so I'm gonna pull this off the top so I can cut it in half so we can split it.
You can smell that peanut butter.
You can. And there's something inside of this chocolate cupcake that I cannot stand. And I'm anxious to see when I try it, if I can taste it. I'll tell you about that after I try it. Let's just slice it down the center. That's pretty close, Bobby.
It is.
I'm gonna turn this one that way. There's a side angle look at it. We know it's fresh. It's baked daily, plus they just opened, so it's gonna be extra fresh. First thing that comes through on this is the peanut butter icing and the candy on top. Strong peanut butter flavor. Sweet, but not overly sweet. Great cocoa flavor from the chocolate cupcake itself. Now, here's what's in the cupcake. There's coffee in there. I hate coffee.
But you can't taste it.
Can't taste it at all. Now, why is that, Bobby?
A lot of bakers use coffee in their chocolate cupcakes and cakes because it intensifies the chocolate and it makes it moist.
It's very moist, and you can taste the cocoa flavor, the chocolate flavor from it, more like a cocoa for me, but the peanut butter, buttercream, and the peanut butter pieces on top come through the most, and it does blend in well with the cake. It's an excellent cupcake. I can see why it's one of their top sellers. I'm looking forward to you trying this one.
Now, I've never added coffee to my chocolate cupcakes or cake, but seeing that you like it, I may be able to put it in there now and trick you.
Yeah. Be like my grandmother used to trick me, guys. She used to try to pawn off liver as steak.
Well,
big difference.
Big difference.
She's like, eat your steak, and I'm like, that is not steak.
I'm going to try the cupcake by itself because sometimes peanut butter will overpower everything else. Wow, that coffee really brings out that chocolate flavor. I get more of a cocoa flavor than, not like a Hershey's chocolate or anything. It's a moist cupcake. It's very good. Now I'm going to add the icing. The icing is so soft and creamy. If you like peanut butter and chocolate together, get this cupcake.
And you also get a little bonus. Get a piece of candy to go along with it. Who's going to eat that?
I'll let you have that since you did try it, the cupcake, knowing it had coffee in it.
That's a good reason.
Let's go with the lemon blueberry this time, John.
That one has a special meaning for us.
We were here a few weeks ago. We happened to see the cupcake shop. I love cupcakes, so I said, let's go in there and get one. This is the one we picked, and this is why we're back.
Yeah, we took it out to the car and tried it. We were like, holy cow, this is good. We need to come back here and do a review and show everybody where this place is located and try a couple more different flavors. I have to splurge sometime and do a 12 cupcake review, Bobby.
I don't think I could do 12. We'd have to have some people come and help us do that.
Yeah, you're probably right. The lemon blueberry cupcake consists of a lemon cupcake, fresh blueberries in the batter, a lemon buttercream on top, and more fresh blueberries on top of that. We already know this one's going to be good.
When we came in a few weeks ago to try the cupcakes, this one just caught my eye. I think it's that bright lemon icing. It just reminds me of summer. And it's a heavy cupcake. I think it's all those berries in there.
Look at that.
The
Man.
blueberries.
We already knew when we were coming back and decided to come back that we were getting this one again if she had it made.
Look at all the blueberries. Which one should I take? The one with one blueberry or two?
Well, since I had the candy on the first one, you take the one with the 2 blueberries.
Even trade. So I'm gonna get some of the blueberries. There we go. Another moist cupcake. One last look at all those berries. But the winner for me is the icing. It has a strong lemon flavor. It's very refreshing. I can eat this by the spoonfuls. It just reminds me of summertime, and it makes me happy.
Wow, makes you happy.
It's just so bright.
I don't think we've ever used that in any description of anything we've ever done. That is a good thing, and I cannot wait to try that again. Look again at all the blueberries in there. I'm just going to get everything, which is pretty easy to get everything with that many blueberries in there. You're not going to miss any. Bobby said earlier she could eat a bunch of this icing. I probably could too. Because you know what, when you eat the icing by itself, you can taste more of a sour flavor. I mean, the icing is very sweet, but you can taste the sour flavor from the lemon. But when you eat it all together, it just blends in perfect. It's a sweet cupcake, moist again, strong lemon flavor. And then right at the end, I can taste those blueberries coming through. Great cupcake. I mean, that peanut butter one was excellent. I like this one the best so far. It's just so good.
And that's odd for you because you always love chocolate over anything.
This just has a really good sweet lemon blueberry flavor. I mean, it's just, you guys got to try it. I can't describe it any better. You guys got to just try this one. We already did one of the top 2 sellers, which was the peanut butter cup. This is the other one, the chocolate salted caramel or caramel, depends on where you live, cupcake. It consists of a chocolate cupcake. There's going to be homemade caramel in the center, a caramel buttercream on top, more of that homemade caramel drizzle, and some salt sprinkled on. Let's try it.
Now I'm going to cut into this and hopefully caramel doesn't ooze out of it. There it is, you can see it.
Yeah, it looks like it's absorbed into that chocolate. You can see it in there.
And it has coffee in it also, so this is going to be super moist.
I cannot believe that there's coffee in that because you cannot taste it.
Some of that caramel icing. Try. Cut
Get some of that center, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm going to get the center. Well, that's right, John. That's an extra moist cupcake. Has a great chocolate and buttery flavor from that caramel. I like the icing. It's very creamy. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. Has a drizzle of the caramel, and then you get a hint of the salt. She just put a little bit of the salt on top of it, which just blends well.
It's one of her best sellers, Bobby.
I can see why. But I can see them all being a best seller.
Look at that bite, Bobby.
The big bite.
Big bite, but it's going to be good. I also got the center of this cupcake. The first thing that hits you is this caramel drizzle. I mean, it just like bang, it hits you hard and it's a good flavor. Then the caramel icing comes into play with a little sweetness, and then the cocoa blends in after that. All together, it's an amazing bite. Another awesome cupcake. Now, it's a sweet cupcake, but it's not overly sweet. And you can tell that's homemade caramel. That tastes a lot different than just regular caramel, like on, you go into like what, a Dairy Queen and get caramel on top of your ice cream.
Oh yeah, there's no comparison.
It's a stronger flavor of it. Very buttery. It's good.
And there's just enough salt over top of it.
Yeah, now the salt, I couldn't really tell as much. I just, a strong caramel flavor because my tongue must have hit that drizzle right off the bat, and that's what I tasted. But still very good. I can see why this one too is one of the top sellers, because this is something I probably wouldn't order because I'm not a huge caramel fan. I love chocolate, but I would come in here, being a chocolate lover, I would come in here and get this because this combines great flavors together. Now let's go to the last one, the brown butter pumpkin salted caramel cupcake. It's a brown butter pumpkin cupcake. Has a caramel center, caramel buttercream icing, and the homemade caramel sauce drizzled on top with some salt. She said the locals love this one.
Here's some of the caramel.
You can really see the caramel on the inside of this one more than you could the chocolate, just because of the color of the cupcake.
Some of the icing. Get some more of the center. She doesn't skimp on the icing, does she?
She does not.
Has a great pumpkin and buttery flavor from the caramel. The icing is so smooth. It's almost like silky. The only way I can describe this is it's screaming fall.
That's a good way to describe it. We've said all of them are moist.
Yeah.
We just gonna keep saying that probably to every cupcake that we go in there and try. I'm anxious to try this one too. And this had salt on it. Could you taste any of the salt?
I didn't get a lot of the salt on that one because I got more of the edge here of the icing. I mean, she just puts a little drizzle over it, just enough.
I'm just picking this one up, showing it to you again, guys, and just biting it. You can see some of that salt on there. Like Bobby said, there's not a lot of salt, just enough to hit your tongue. Screams fall, that's a great way to describe that. Now this one, I could taste a little bit of that salt in there. Again, sweet, great pumpkin flavor, not overly sweet, just enough. That buttercream is just that good, guys. I can see why the locals love this, and that homemade caramel is coming through again on that. You can taste that all throughout. Very good cupcake. They emailed us our receipt. Spent $12, $3 each on the cupcakes. Let's take a look at all the different flavors of cupcakes that she has. Oh, there's an almond joy on there. Peppermint patty, Boston cream. Looks like we might have to come back and try some more flavors. There's even a carrot cake on there, and I know Bobby loves carrot cake. We just finished up trying 4 cupcakes from the Sweet Shenanigans Cupcakery here in Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Wish we could have tried more, maybe next time. What did you think about it, Bobby?
Those were delicious. You can tell Megan takes time and pride in decorating and baking her cupcakes. I mean, everything's made from scratch, including the icing. I used to watch a show, I don't think it's on anymore, called Cupcake Wars. I would have liked to see Megan on that show. I think she could have took the title. Don't forget that she will make gluten-free cupcakes if you call ahead.
Which one of those 4 cupcakes was your favorite?
It's a hard choice, but I'm still going with that lemon blueberry.
All the cupcakes were moist. I mean, we kept saying that through every one of them. The buttercream that she made was outstanding on all of them. They all have a awesome flavor. I mean, the flavor, whatever that cupcake is, if it says lemon on there, it's gonna taste like lemon, and a strong flavor of each item. Sometimes you don't get that when you get a cupcake. Get a little hint of salt when she put a little bit on there, not too much. The homemade caramel came through on the 2 cupcakes that we tried, and coffee in the chocolate cupcakes. Maybe a lot of people do that, I don't know, but you couldn't taste the coffee at all. And those were some excellent chocolate cupcakes. Reminded me more of a cocoa flavor than anything, not a Hershey's chocolate, just a good chocolate flavor. I'm glad we came back and showcased this place. It's a hidden gem. I think after I get done doing this ending, I will walk down to the kitchen kettle and walk back up here, and we'll show you exactly how to get here from there and how long it takes. Megan is super nice.
She is.
You're gonna spend time in there just talking to her. She's very friendly. And I know this will be a place that we will come back to several times when we're up in this area.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B have left the building.
So we are at the entrance of the Kitchen Kettle Village, and we are gonna walk down to the Cupcakery from here and just show you how close it is. Because in my opinion, it is hidden. We're gonna time it. We'll tell you how long it takes. Let's go. And don't forget to support these locally owned small businesses. Took us 3 minutes and 9 seconds to walk down here. Not very long, well worth your time. And oh, by the way, I don't think I said earlier, my favorite cupcake is also the lemon blueberry. So if you come here, say hello to Megan for us and pick up one of those, or any of them. But both Bobby and I support the lemon blueberry ones. We stopped by on a Saturday afternoon. Here's some of the cupcakes that they had left in the case that day.